Hello and welcomes back everyone, Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight, here on the world of Hoth once again. We are here in the final Republic outpost within the Starship graveyard. Of course, we still need to retrieve the blueprints of the Emperor's station, and we'll look into retrieving them before long, but since we're here, we're going to go speak with this Republic Admiral and see why he's not leading the fleet from orbit. He's come down to the planet's surface.
A Jedi? Well, paint me blue and call me Chiz. I'm Admiral Revald. The Zabrak with the sunny disposition is my chief engineer, Aram. Welcome to the best place on Hoth.
I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
I don't know how much you've seen of the Republic presence on this snowball, but this is what it's all about. This isn't just a battle for Hoth. We went out here, and we've got the whole war with the Empire in the bag.
What makes this frozen wasteland worth fighting for?
Spread across that ice field is what's left of one of our capital ships. She was carrying a top-secret weapon prototype. The Null cannon. It can fry all the machinery on a starship without giving the crew so much as a hangnail. With that weapon in our hands, we can push the Empire back to the unknown regions.
How exactly can I help with this?
We found the wreckage. Trouble is, pirates got there first, snatched up several pieces of our prototype, striking from a hidden base. We've deployed the Talls and the infantry. They're taking heavy losses out there, and we're not any closer to getting the Null cannon. We can't allow these thieving scum to leave Hoth with a weapon that can take out any starship in the galaxy.
One prototype coming up.
Sensors detect life forms in the nearby wreckage. The pirates may be making a grab for pieces of the Null cannon's primary power core.
Keep an eye out for anything that will help us track the scum back to their lair. And contact me once all the fragments of the power core are secure. Go out there and bust some heads.
Okay. So we're looking for parts of this Null cannon. Sounds very positive, all things going together. So we need to find the parts of the Null cannon, but also find maybe where the pirates may have taken other components.
Good luck out there. Break some heads.
Still no word from the field. Probably the Talls have frozen to death or been killed by pirates.
Lovely.
Furballs.
Okay. And since we're also here, I think there's a side mission available to us as well. Let's check our mailbox. Ah yeah, Lieutenant Carroll, in regards to the Hailstorm Brotherhood. Yeah, looks like the Brotherhood are going to remain scattered. I suspect I won't be on Hoth much longer. Meeting Captain Byron's got me more thinking about the war. It's getting harder and harder to order our forces against Imperials, when I know at least one of them was an honorable man who could be reasoned with. I'm considering a transfer to the diplomatic corps. If there are Imperials out there who are willing to talk, there should be Republic citizens willing to listen. Good luck with that, I suppose.
Where'd they go? Who do I have to shoot to get some sensor data around here?
Sorry, Commander. Latest readings indicate they've established a perimeter around the ships.
I warned the Admiral something like this might happen. I hate it when I'm right.
Commander, you have visitors.
Perfect timing, Jedi. Those pirates would never see you coming. We've been caught with our pants down, and I need someone trustworthy who can clean up a mess quickly and quietly.
I am at your service.
We've lost a lot of ships over this hunk of ice, and we always meant to recover their onboard computers. Now we're out of time. The Whitemore pirates are salvaging our machines and selling our data to the highest bidder. Codes, maneuvers, base locations. If this continues, we can kiss any security we had goodbye.
How many squads are securing the area?
If we send a bunch of soldiers in there, the pirates will know how valuable those machines are. Speed up the operation. I need somebody who can be quiet, fast, and if need be, deadly. We need to wipe each computer with an ion mine. The pirates aren't going to make it easy for you either. They'd kill their own mothers to protect that salvage.
Just tell me where to go.
The ships are scattered around the Starship graveyard. You'll have to plant an ion mine on each one. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Okay.
Those computers will be the end of us if the Empire gets hold of them. I'm glad you're taking care of it.
Need to find various ship computer terminals. And plant the mines, watch them blow up. Sounds fairly straightforward. Most of the Null cannon parts must have been on board this ship here. Let's get ourselves underway. Oh, actually, we have that codex entry on the Starship graveyard itself, don't we? Tell you what, we'll just get ourselves parked next to the broken blade. There it is. Decades ago, Imperial starships led the Republic fleet into a deadly trap above the remote ice planet of Hoth. The Republic's fabled prototype super dreadnought, the Star of Coruscant, was the Empire's primary target, but many other warships suffered the same terrible fate. The remains of these vessels fell to the planet's surface in a tightly packed radius, creating an awe-inspiring graveyard of derelict ships. Republic vessels were not the only victims of this devastating space battle, however. Several noteworthy Imperial ships were also destroyed, their cracked hulls raining down among the enemy's remains. Years of heavy snowfall and shifting ice have obscured the many wrecks to the point that sorting Republic from Imperial ships is often an impossible task. As we know, heading along this way leads us to the Imperial Outpost. I think there's a law object. Here it is. The Whitemore pirates themselves. Can we have a look at that, shall we? The army of thugs, mercenaries, and murderers operating beneath the Whitemore banner is actually composed of many smaller pirate crews, joining forces to pillage one of the greatest buried treasures in the galaxy, Hoth's Starship graveyard. As often happens in criminal confederacies built on greed and violence, members of the Whitemore vie for power and settle old scores even as they battle both Republic and Imperial forces. The Whitemore might have collapsed in the anarchy years ago, if not for its powerful leadership, a legendary group of cutthroats who rule their subordinates with a zero-tolerance policy. While mutinies still occur, the risks often outweigh the rewards. Oh, and there we have it. Right. And okay, so we just picked up a data pad containing the coordinates of a nearby pirate base. We do have a bonus mission to deal with 30 of the Whitemore pirates as well. Don't know which way is best, but no matter. Ow! Hey, asshole. There's one of the Null cannon components. A lot of pirates didn't know where their base were. They've all kept data pads just so they don't forget. So we've had, that's 2 power couplings. We just need one more component. And that component's typically on the other half of the ship. Where's this last component again? Ah. Ah, okay, it's lying on its side. Okay. Now, once we get out of here... Yeah. We can use the pirate's data pad to triangulate the base of operations. See what the pirates know about the Null cannon so far.
Force was with us, Admiral. The power core is secure, and I've got a data pad with the location of the pirate base.
You made quick work of that motherless space trash. Well done. Now our troops can take the fight to them.
I hate to interrupt, but the data suggests these components were from the ancillary, not main power core. That's bad.
We still kept part of the Null cannon out of the pirates' hands. Can't be catastrophic.
Worst case scenario? The pirates already have enough of the weapon to make it operational.
You'll have to go into their base after it. Hit those sons of Hutts before they know we're coming.
Do we know anything about the pirates or their operations that I can use?
That datapad puts the pirate base inside a huge system of ice caverns not far from here.
Half the scum in the galaxy will be in there. Chief Engineer Aram and a squad of Tals will be on your heels. Once the pirates are down, Aram will secure the Null cannon for transport. It'll be the mother of all fights. Good luck.
Oh, okay, so we're just fearful that the Whitemore pirates may already have this cannon online. They may have already salvaged enough pieces to put it together. And their base is relatively close by. Before we hit the base, let's look into using the ion bombs we have to wipe the Republic computers. Erase any data from them. I mean, this is one of the computers right here. There we are. I think there's a similar mission for the Empire, I think? Here in the Calburn Tundra. Do we need more computer terminals? So we do have the Super Dreadnought right at the back of the Starship graveyard, the Star of Coruscant. There we are. Right, we just need one more computer to fry. I think there might be one just here. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Should be enough computers scrubbed now. We'll talk more about the Star of Coruscant a little bit later. For now, let's head into this ice cave system. What's that? Pirates seemingly had a clever hiding place. Unfortunately, we are even more clever. We have another bonus to defeat 20 of the Whitemore pirates within this facility. Sorry about that. The cold is slowly clearing up, but still affecting me. I think we're heading in the right way. That looks promising.
Hold on there, Master Jedi. Put down the lightsaber and let's talk for a moment.
Nobody else in this place has wanted to stop and chat.
My crew is a bit, overeager at times. I'll speak to them about it, I assure you. The survivors, anyway. It so happens that I can give you what you came for without any more of that unpleasant killing business. You want the Republic's superweapon? Look around you. This hangar is filled with copies of it. One for every ship in our fleet.
You built copies of a Republic superweapon, and you think it's a good idea to admit it?
Now you know what you're bargaining for. I propose a trade. You leave here with the weapons, and we leave here with our lives. That's fair, don't you think?
We have an understanding then.
My people will...
Reinforcements have arrived!
I see. Stalling until your people were ready to attack.
The situation was under control. You didn't have to barge in here.
Don't think we'll go quietly.
Oh dear.
So that could have gone better.
It couldn't have gone worse, unless the planet exploded in a massive fireball.
At least we'd be warm for that fraction of a second before we all died. I'd better call in and report.
Aram, that you? Heavy fire. It's a lot of interference. What status?
Sir, we have the Null cannon, but there's been a complication.
What was the... Breaking up. Secure for immediate...
Blast it! I can't get the signal back. Now what do we do?
I'm afraid you lost me there.
We had no idea the pirates had reverse-engineered the Null cannon. The forces we have can just about hold this hangar long enough to get the prototype out of here, but the rest of these copies... The other pirates will get here soon, and once they have a weapon that can disable a capital ship, how many innocent people will die?
I don't even want to think about pirates armed with null cannons.
Neither do I. The only way to keep the copies out of the pirates' hands is to overload the null cannon prototype. Wipe out everything in the hangar at once. The prototype would be fried, but I'd rather spend months fixing it than live knowing that even one of these copies was left behind.
Question, why can't you overload one of the copies and get the same result? No, we're not asking that question. Okay.
You're right. We can't let even one of these copies fall into the wrong hands.
Stand back. That should do it. I'll go ahead and get the transport ready. I'll see you back at camp. It's best this way. I couldn't sleep knowing the pirates could patch together another Null cannon.
Yeah, I'm still confused that there may be other ways to resolve that situation, but they never give us those choices, so we couldn't make them, of course. But our time here's almost come to an end. We can go back to Zerek Outpost, give the Admiral the unfortunate news. Hopefully his chief engineer was correct in his assessment that it would only take a few months to repair. Oh. Interesting. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Yeah, hopefully it won't take long to repair the Null cannon.
Excellent work. I knew we could trust you to fry those computers. It's good to know who the Republic can count on. I'll be sure to put in a word for you with Command.
I'm just happy that the Republic's secrets are safe.
That makes two of us. I can't stress how important your efforts have been. You've kept the Republic's secrets out of the pirates' hands, and the Empire's. Thanks to you, we can rest easier tonight.
Let's go see Admiral Revold.
It's a shame about the prototype. Blasted pirates must have mucked it up.
It's already been shot, smashed, and frozen. I'm sure the Null cannon can be repaired again.
It's a setback, but we'll recover. I'm not about to let one little explosion stand between us and victory. You've hit the Empire where it hurts today. I've already contacted Republic Command. They know what you've done for us here, and I'll make sure the Senate knows it too.
Will you be leaving Hoth immediately?
Soon. I don't have to tell you how much I'm looking forward to frying some Imperial starships. We'll have the Null cannon up and running in no time. You ought to come back and see her in action.
It's going to take months, sir. Maybe a year.
Engineers, always predicting the worst. Mark my words, we will have that Null cannon shooting Imperials out of the sky before you know it. You did good work here. If I had a dozen men like you, this war would be over already.
Ah, pleasure to work with you, Admiral. Okay.
You've done good work. The Empire won't know what hit them.
Still no word from the field. Probably the Talls have frozen to death or been killed by pirates. Lucky furballs.
So, this is a good place to take a break once again. And we really just have the heroic mission there. And one more major task in terms of our class storyline to look into. I do have a bit of mail. I'm going to have to go check that out. But, as I say, we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more time on Hoth next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.